Okay. Alright, so most of this video is probably going to just be me moving around Alfheim for a while. So, sorry if this gets boring.
Statue of my brother. How quaint.
That's odd. The runes are dark.
What purpose does all this serve, other than a testament to my brother's vanity?
Difficult to say without an inscription. But it looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark. Which means this would have been their first act of cooperation in generations. A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument. One that symbolizes the potential for peace.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truth through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
I like them Amir's self-aware.
You said monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
Hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
Yeah. That, and there might actually be some useful goodies here. Holy shit, they really changed Kratos' movements when holding this stuff.
Strange. These crystals contain their own light.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
Ugh.
That's a bad joke, Mimir. You're better than that. I think I know what I need to do now. Can't jump with this on.
crystal shards glow.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well. In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift of light shine eternal. Ah, gift of light.
May peace endure among the elves as we forever bask in its radiant glow. I didn't read the whole thing because we already read some of it.
The light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence?
Storm. I'm getting it. I'm upgrading it. I'm fully upgrading it. That's awesome.
You are not funny.
Even when Freyr was actually here, the peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Freyr's guidance.
His presence continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not.
A key?
A key.
Must open something around here.
Oh, I don't need to get off.
Brother, can you finish what you were saying about the Oracle of your homeland? She helped you against the God of War because she had visions that the God of War would bring down Olympus.
Yes, and in defeating Ares, I became the god of war. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the Oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I suppose we're in fine company at that.
In trying to prevent the destruction of Olympus, she ended up ensuring it. Same thing with Zeus. He tried to prevent the destruction of Olympus, only to
Freya,
ensure
I've always
it.
wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, bit before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gurth, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light.
Enough. We will continue later.
Ah, fuck! Oh, shit.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Close in! Attack!
Core is weakened!
Get yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Now, attack! Kratos, the spring! Destroy them!
Oh, there's the other one.
Keep on it! Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it! Nicely done! Keep on it!
Where's the last one? There it is. Above you! Watch out!
Kratos, the springs! Destroy them!
That was so close.
The Alpha!
Didn't expect to get attacked by that, but oh, fuck! I forgot what I can do. Forgot about that. I don't need to get into some special spot. I just need to do this. No. Duh. Oh, and I forgot about
Ever
this.
written poetry of your own, brother?
No.
Well, ask a stupid question.
Yeah. A poem of quiet melancholy by that poet Cavassier. Alone, yet together. Close, yet apart. Our long scarves a tether. Cooperation in art. Speak without word. Quest through the land. Glide like a bird. Draw names in the sand. I don't get it. I love doing that. Oh, that easy.
Perhaps we can bring these two animals back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Specky and Svanna could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. It just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
Aw, that's such a sweet thing to say. You know, a question I would have asked the Nornir is, why the fuck would they make these ridiculous chests and make them so hard to get to?
A flower. A dawn bloom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
You seem to have been the one interested in the flower. Oh, there's the last one. Interesting to know about that little symbol that was just outside. The heart. Dual apples. Yeah, that troll's gonna come to life.
And with that, I wonder if we shouldn't check back on the Raven Tree. Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Casualties caused, 43 dwarven, 22 other. Method of imprisonment, not slumber. Prison location, Alfheim. Date of release, not epical. It's a troll. Rehabilitation isn't possible. Feel free to use a rousing relic if you're desperate to get your skull caved in. Imprisonment overseen by Alvis Stonefoot Svartalheim, otherwise known as he who was running out of patience for writing these reports. That's hilarious. Okay, so I guess I can find these guys and wake them up at some point. Probably another reason why I shouldn't waste time wandering around these deserts and should actually
Back to the
going
topic
on
of
the
prophecies brought about by the efforts to avoid them. I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage. Rather lurid, but very popular. You know the one?
Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king.
Yeah, Word gets around about that sort of thing. Freya, do you mind picking up that story about your brother? You mentioned a giant had come to Vanaheim to teach you of the Bifrost.
Yes, Girth. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Girth to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him. Even if it meant having to rule.
That's a hilarious story, but with a sad end. Ow! Fuck!
Watch your right!
I see what it does.
Weapon at it!
Nice. I wish they...
It's massive.
I wish they gave you a unique animation where you dig up using the Blades of Chaos. Oh. Interesting. I bet that key I found can open it. But let's check out that chest first. Or wait, no, not chest. I think there was a rift here actually. Yep, there's the rift.
A token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these. They'd hang them up outside their dwellings. Show their support for my brother.
That's clearly a depressing end. Well, time to get my ass kicked.
The Alpha!
Shit!
Get up!
Well, at least I got full health now. It's his second attempt. I don't know if he just said that.
Right side, brother!
Nice. And again. Ah, I knew that's where the key would go.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck is that?
The Alpha! The Alpha! The Alpha! Out of the way! It's charging! Watch out for the scales! Watch out for the scales!
Shit.
It's charging!
Shit.
Fall back!
Shit, that was close.
What on earth was a drake doing back there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
Oh, I know why that thing's locked up now. We found this drake in the deserts of Alfheim behind a door. I had been expecting treasure or a new area of the desert to explore, but what was instead met with a beast. The blue markings on its head were like nothing I had seen before. It could be considered beautiful were the creature not trying to dig its tusks into my flesh. Might be better to move on now.
You know, Freyr loved to breed Gulan pups in Vanaheim. I wonder if these two are the descendants of the Gulan he brought here long ago.
That explains how they got to the desert. Another gift for the Dark Elves. I wonder, how'd these two pups end up yoked to the sled?
Ever try flying in a sandstorm? I imagine Freyr showed the Dark Elves that Gulan could be trained to pull a plow. They must have found new uses for them once the sandstorm arrived. I imagine they're now bred to aid in traveling the surface.
Yeah, but these two in particular, it was like they were waiting just for us. Alright, I'm gonna finish that side quest in Vanaheim. Then I'm gonna go to Niflheim. Yeah. Yeah, this is the closest to Freyr's camp. Oh, it is Freyr's camp. Aw, no conversations? It's the best part of using the Yggdrasil. What the? The hell? It's a glitch? That was weird.
Something else I recall about that Greek player mentioned, if you won't take offence to the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice to see more events dramatized instead of described.
It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear.
If you say so.
If I remember right, I think Greek plays were one of the earliest comedies. Maybe the first ones? I think. Yeah, I think the Greeks were the ones that were doing comedies first. Shit. Oh. This whole thing could potentially be a waste of time. Not seeing that favor pop up here. I bet there was a shorter way of getting here.
We found the consul's journal.
Thank you, Kratos. It is exactly what we were hoping for.
The Consul risked everything to understand the mistakes of our past. And now those lessons can live on. Thank you, Kratos. The elves and we won't forget this.
They aren't liable to forget all the bloodshed between them either.
There's a path towards peace for all of us. Nobody said this would be easy.
Reinforcements working out okay, Ingvi?
Out getting a lay of the land. But if anyone can make a difference. Thank you. No. You kept your word.
Anyway, I thought that there would have been like something else going on, but I guess not.
Why do you stare?
He's gonna be fine, you know.
I do not.
He's getting what he needs.
He is in danger.
And being with you, he was safe as houses, huh? Never got close to dying. Not even once?
I did not come to you for a lecture.
I know. It's on the house. My new customer loyalty program.
We will speak no more of it.
Oh. That's what you do with it.
Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it.
Brock never met no lock he couldn't lick. I'll get this sucker open and pass it along to them elves with your regards.
Ah. Alright, now I see.
Kratos, tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her. Or, you may remove her head, but that is the hard way.
Which did you choose?
The hard way.
Forget I asked.
Okay, so apparently that whole turning Medusa's own power against her and turning her to stone was actually not accurate to the Greek tale. It was Perseus that originally killed her by using his shield as a mirror so that he doesn't get turned to stone. So how exactly did people think that the mirror would turn her power against them? I have no idea. But who cares? It's an interesting story. Alright, time to get Odin's eyes. You know, it's significantly more icier here than it was before.
Our souls transformed, our minds remained, until those two perverted became. Our lives cut short, souls sinking deeper, until gathered up.
Acolyte of Odin's, very secretive, trusted with his dirtiest deeds. Never met her myself.
Bet she's gonna be a boss fight. Let's see what this does. Breath of Thalmor. Damn it. Anyway, better continue on with the story.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time? Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the Nine Realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the Nine Realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. Well then, what else, friends? Anyhow...
About Nithog. You should know. We had no choice. It was Odin's doing.
Oh, I am very well aware indeed of the alleged All-Father's role in this tragedy. Sadly, there's no expecting him to clean up after himself. Not all gods showed the interest that you do in righting past wrongs. I do hope you're able to locate those Lindworms. Good luck to you. Farewell for now, Master Kratos and retinue.
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's it. Yeah, we're done. Go away now.
You kind of sounded like Loki from the MCU for a minute.
You're back. They're back.
Simmer down. I see them.
I have news.
Oh, did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Draupnir.
Draupnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Draupnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant. Very well. I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Draupnir.
Okay.
Draupnir? I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Draupnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Draupnir, you'd need...
You were saying.
So now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger. I will not allow harm to come to him.
Oh shit. Wait, are we gonna play a Sindri now? Oh, I remember Draupnir. Yeah. It's that golden ring that can make more rings.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one. Got it! I think.
I thought you didn't believe in fate. We are all worried about your son. We
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand, and he carries the horde that begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady. Oh. Whew, that's a relief.
Huh?
Ow. Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
The lady?
No idea what he's on about, brother.
I wish you'd come with us, dear.
I know you mean well with them. But, to be honest, I don't like who I became on our last adventure. I can't be around the violence that follows him. That follows you both. I'm sorry.
Guess
I'm ready
not.
when you are.
See you out there.
Alright. Let's see what they're planning to do with Draupnir. Anyways, but if I remember that it'll make more gold rings every 8 days.
Time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No. I have
You
to.
heard him. Quit your fretting. I ain't gonna mess nothing up. What the? No, you pimp shrimps. Think that'll keep us out? Well, think the fuck again.
What was that?
What was all that then?
Oh, just Sindri trying to hog all the glory. Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Nidavellir been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to. But don't worry, you little dangling head. Old Brock came prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates said never even think to look for, on account of being stupid.
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock.
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorfully.
Unusual surface here. Elvish.
I'm not sure what I broke. All right. This has all been very fun. Mostly a waste of time, but it was still very entertaining to do. And this video is a little shorter than usual, but well, reality always wins. I'll say that. I hope you've enjoyed the video.